So I started in 2 years ago, 2013, in January 2013. My concept was to have 4 acts, in 4 different styles. And it's been going ever since now. This is our 24th one now here tonight now.
You get to see masters of a style playing, you know what I mean? And often it is areas that you haven't a notion of.
We have a tendency to kind of hang around in our own genres a lot of the time, This way you get to see rock players playing with jazz players sometimes, you get to see country players playing and bluegrass and all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff, so it's definitely breaking down boundaries, for sure.
There's so many levels of mastery, and for me, I suppose jazz would be my main thing, and I would have, my musical career growing up, I would have surrounded myself with jazz people. I would have learned from them and grown over the years. And then all of a sudden, the guitar night, you realise that there's kind of like parallel universes going on. That there's guys that have been playing country all their life. And they only live like 10 miles away from me, and I don't know them at all, sort of way, and they are world-class country players, or rock players, or classical guitarists. So.
I think most people who came here, probably wouldn't, go to a folk night or go to an Arabic night, like I was saying, so they've been exposed, or flamenco, they probably wouldn't, venture out for a flamenco night, and yet they can hear all these styles here. People might like jazz, but they're being exposed to it, a fair bit here. And people might like rock music being exposed. Yeah, so that's been a huge thing, yeah. And for myself as well, it's been great, it's been great to be able to hear so many different styles. And, the standard of playing here is fantastic, in the country. That's one thing that's really evident.
That the performances are playing in the main to guitar players. The audience is guitar players, so you can arrive and you can talk about string thickness and length of nails to your heart's content, and you won't be boring anybody. That kind of way.
I'm just thinking the possibility of me being young, 18 years old or something, and having a night like this every month, where you've got 3 or 4 really diverse acts on. It's phenomenal. The real learning is just going and sitting and listening to masters at work and seeing what... I've come out of this myself several nights where I've tried to really concentrate on one little small thing that someone has done, just to try to remember it when I go home and try to emulate it.
Each night has been just an amazing atmosphere. Just a really good warm atmosphere on the night, and everybody's really supportive of everybody playing, because it's a nerve-wracking thing for guys, for guitar players to get up in a room, full of guitar players, but also outside of that, the networking thing, where there's a lot of guitar players now who have met each other, through the night, and are playing together, working together.
Well, it's my favourite night out. Every single month, I try to make every guitar night if I can as an audience member. It's phenomenal, really. I don't know any other gig in town like it, or in Ireland for that matter.
If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. That's the thing at the moment. I'm going to try and introduce maybe 1 or 2 new things, but I think keep it as it is for the moment, and just try, keep the quality there.
Just an opportunity to get to know people, to listen to all these amazing styles that are out there, and support fellow musicians, mostly, for me, is an important kind of side of it too.